Hey guys, TomBoy601, and oh boy, have we had some interesting things come out about Star Citizen in the past, we'll call it 48 hours. Tomorrow starts Invictus launch week, the big hype military event for Star Citizen, and well, CIG has teased us with this trailer.
Not idle.
For the Idris. Yeah, it's here.
Quiet preparation.
Absolutely insane that they're going to be launching a new capital ship. Today, we're going to go through this trailer, show off the leaks of what's come out about the Idris so far, talk about everything you need to know about that. Once we get through the Idris craziness, because there is a lot to cover about the Idris, or at least a lot of interesting things, then we're going to talk about some of the other vehicles coming to Invictus launch week, including the MTC and the Starlancer TAC. Especially for those of us who are more budget conscious, I guess we could say. So with all of that said, you've seen the trailer, most likely. If you haven't, go watch it. Go enjoy it. The big thing right here, the Idris P, has a big old beam weapon out on the front, and it is absolutely deadly. Let's go ahead and take a look at some leaks coming out from some of the other great people out there. Let's go ahead first. Take a look at this Idris. Just gonna go ahead and fire its beam weapon. Boom, gone. 1 second. Gladius, erase. So according to what's coming out from Pipeline, small ships gone in about a second, and it takes a 3-second time to spool up. You'll get 15 seconds of firing out of it. The Idris K, which is this laser variant, is going to be deadly. There's also footage of it taking on a hammerhead, and we can see it right here. The interesting thing is there is sort of aim assist on the beam, so it's not like you need to keep the Idris perfectly lined up with the target. It just takes a little bit of time, and you can go ahead and just wipe out some of these larger ships in a relatively short amount of time. So Idris is going to be powerful, but there's a couple of good things. Of course, the Idris is a hull limited ship, i.e. They only sell a certain number of them. And listen, if you're going to be one of those people who's going to go out there and buy it, I'm happy for you. We don't know what the price is right now. The last time the Idris was put on sale, it was the, Idris, was it the P variant that was put on sale, I believe? Yeah, the P variant, which does not have any sort of attachments out front, does not have the militaria, and that was $1,500. This, the Idris K, with its, laser gun, is $2,000? I'm feeling $2,000 is the number it's going to be. Now, something important to note is that with purchases over $1,000 from Star Citizen, can't transfer it. It's not a giftable ship. It's locked to your account. So make sure you want to spend $2,000 on a virtual spaceship before you go out and accidentally press the buy button. Of course, it's going to be hull limited. They drop them about every 8 hours during the initial bits of Invictus launch week. It starts tomorrow, I believe noon Eastern time. So if you're really wanting one, make sure you're around for it. I won't be going out there. Some other nice things that have leaked out are the paints for the Idris, so we can go ahead and take a look at those. There's one that I absolutely love, and it's this one right here, because of course that front jowl of the Idris, the bow, opens up to help with the hangar. So I very much enjoy this paint job. I feel like this is going to be a popular one, the all black, and then this black and red one. Those are going to be like the go-tos of the people out there. But still, some beautiful paints going on. And there's one more thing, because not only is there a large laser beam that can be attached to this Idris, also you can turn it into a Polaris. Well, actually, bigger than a Polaris. you can go ahead and just launch massive size 12 torpedoes. I think it has 16. And you can replace the bow with this little thing right here. No idea what the cost is going to be. We're going to kind of find that out as this goes on. But yeah, CIG, knowing how to squeeze the money out of some whales, because that's particularly impressive. So that's all the Idris talk. You know, it's been rumored, it's been confirmed. Rest in peace to the guy over on the subreddit who was like, "Hey, mods, you know what? I don't think this Idris thing is coming out. I don't think it's really coming. Ban me if it does come out." And well, I think he's getting the Van Hammer relatively soon because yeah, I mean, good for him. Good for him. So that's the Idris. Let's now talk about the other ships that are coming for Fleet Week, or for the Invictus launch week. And let's go ahead and take a look at the MTC, the Grey Cat MTC, the starter vehicle. And I have to say, like, the rumor is, the idea, it seems, is, you know, when new R's start out, they give them a smaller ship for them to learn on, and this is just that smaller ship. And it does have some interesting concepts to it, just ones that I'm not sure that I fully am on board with, and I don't know if it separates itself correctly. I don't know if it finds itself the right niche, mainly because it's in that same size category as an Ursa as far as height wise, and I feel like people are looking for something a little bit shorter that can fit into a couple of the other smaller ships. And it really does, like, come out to question of, like, okay, why would you take this over a medical Ursa or something else, right? It has the same gun on the top, mind you. You know, this one is driver controllable, so it, you know, it fits right on in. But there's some interesting things. I will give it a try. The other thing I have to say is I'm not 100% in love with the design overall. To me, you know, yes, it's nice that there's like it has two seats and the passenger can take over and all, but to me, it kind of reminds me of the Russian Humvee, right? It looks like a military van. And I don't know, I kind of wanted something a little bit more aggressive. And I don't know if the MTC is delivering. The other thing just I have to talk about is within this behind the ships kind of guide talking time. The devs are like, yeah, you'll be the hero. You're gonna run supplies into your teammates with this thing. And I'm like, I don't think that's ever going to be how this thing is ever used. For me, what I see this as is you pair it probably with the next ship we're going to talk about, the Star Lancer TAC. And it's your bunker running friend, right? You land outside the radius of the turrets for a bunker. You drive it in. You're able to take out the outside guards with the guns. You strip them of everything. You load it into the one of four 1/8 SCU cargo containers, which just give me a 1 SCU container on the back. Let's cut it. But hey, they wanted to do their fun animation, so I get it. You strip the guys out front, you go down, you strip those guys down there, and you come back. And hey, if you die, hopefully you're in the Star Lancer TAC or I guess Star Lancer TAC. I'm trying to think of other, or the Connie. I guess Connie would be the other. No, not the Connie. Something else. You're gonna need to be in something with a med bed because you're giving up the medical Ursa, which like is kind of the mainstay. So it's interesting. I don't know if it differentiates itself enough from that in order to make this thing really have a niche. But I'm more than happy to try out the battle bus, the military van with the big tires. Like I said, I'm a bit skeptical. I'm a bit skeptical overall, and hopefully it comes in cheap. If not, maybe we'll pick it up for some store credit, because it's definitely supposed to be the LTI token of this Invictus launch week, and we will see if it delivers. So that's the Gray Cat. The final thing I wanted to take a look at is the ship that I'm probably definitely going to be buying because it's everything I want in a ship, and it's the Starlancer TAC. So we did get an in-depth look. If you pre-purchase this in concept and it's available for you right now in the test environments, not in the current live pass, but it looks so good. I am so excited, and this is probably what I'm going to spend my money on. If you're not aware, take Starlancer Max, add 2 giant turrets onto the side, add a medbay, add a hangar that can fit 2 Furies. It also looks like you could delicately fit an M50 in. Just don't expect it to get out very quickly, and go have fun. Like, this seems like probably the ultimate small group ship. Bet a really good solo ship until engineering comes in, but Starlancer TAC, I am incredibly hyped for it, and it'll probably be my main purchase of this Invictus launch week. Anyways, guys, that is kind of what I wanted to cover about Invictus launch week. You can see the schedule right up here. Tomorrow, May 15th, is when both Gray Cat and Aegis have their days. So I assume that is when we are going to end up seeing the MTC and the Idris go on sale. And then May 19th is when we will see both the Starlancer TAC and the new Fury MX, which also hasn't been it's been modeled out. It feels very much like more TIE Fighter, so I'm interested to see how that performs. Anyways, guys, that is Invictus launch week. Let me know, what are you guys excited for? What are you planning on picking up? Is the Idris in your future? I know it's not in mine. Anyways, guys, if you like Star Citizen videos, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We'll have some new videos about Star Citizen coming out relatively soon. Looking forward to playing with my newly updated raft now that now that 4.1 is live, and also the plenty of new missions. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. See ya.